back by unpopular demand, me. So, what have I been up to lately? Well, for starters, I've been doing web dev projects. Here are some of my projects, let's just walk through them now. The first one is a stopwatch made in JavaScript, vanilla JavaScript by the way. As you can see, I can start it. The stopwatch goes on, I can stop it, and I can reset it. She's quite nice. Okay, the next one is a clock. It's pretty simplistic, just a clock. This is actually the time, since you can see it down here. The next is actually a little bit fun. It's an RGB color guessing game. So let's try to actually guess it here. We have a somewhat red, a lot of blue, and very little green. I'm assuming it's either one of these two. No. Ah, there we go. New color, tiny bit of red, lot of blue, and a little bit of green. This? Okay, this. Oh, there we go. 20. Let's try again. Oh, I guessed it correctly this time. A lot of red and a lot of blue. This? It's either one. There we go. You also can turn it into easy, which just gives you 3 colors. There we go, new color. You can also press the try. Once we're done, we can try again. So yeah, that's the thing. Now this one is more interesting than others because it uses API calls. Basically, you write down the name of a city. It gives you the weather of the city. Here's the name, here's the country, here's the current date, here's the temperature. You know, all that stuff. Let's try New York now. There we go. Then we have a calculator here. I made a light theme, there we go, a light theme and a dark theme. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just calculate shit. 5 to that, AC to reset. Oh, we got 69 right. I didn't even intend to do that. You know what would be the funny Easter egg in this? If I made 9 plus 10, it would give you 21. That would have been funny. I've also been learning Python. As for why I was learning it, well, I was intending to actually do data science and machine learning instead of web dev, but life had other plans. So here you turn on and turn off these conditions, and based on these conditions, it's gonna check if the password you type here is valid or not. And it's gonna tell you if it's valid and what you're missing. So let's type something. This should be pretty long, so it should pass the 12th thing condition, but it has nothing else. So let's enter this. The password is invalid, needs uppercase letters, lowercase. Just include numbers and special characters. Okay, let's add the special characters and some numbers. Now it's uppercase, so add an A. There we go. Let's turn one of these off. Remove the numbers. Now it should still be fine. So yeah, that's the password validator in Python. It's using Pygame, by the way, as like the graphic shit. Now we have right here rock, paper, scissors. It's, well, pretty self-explanatory. Rock, paper, scissors. Let's pick something. I won against the bot. I draw, I won again, and I lost. There we go. Yes, I want to kill it. Then we have tic-tac-toe again, pretty self-explanatory. The bot here is pretty stupid, to say the least. Like, it doesn't even try to block me. Winning is very easy because the movement it does is like entirely random. It doesn't actually look at the board and decide what it's doing. Well, now it looks like it's deciding what it's doing. Anyway, I actually won. I didn't pay attention to it there. Okay, so those are my Python projects. But it's not a complete waste that I learned Python, because the thing is, Python is very good for interview problems, specifically data structure and algorithms problems. As you can see here, I solved a lot of those, 64, 50 easy ones and 40 medium ones. Should be solving more mediums, to be honest, but yeah, I'm just trying to do that more. Because back then I didn't touch any mediums, that's why I have so many easy ones and so little medium ones. Also, while I'm solving all of that, I'm following NeetCode's roadmap for the instructions and algorithms, which makes it easier, because if you learn it in a certain order, it's much easier. And also, one more thing that you probably didn't expect is I started working out and I made a lot of progress. So let me show you some pictures. Here's my chest right here. This is my bicep, my shoulder, my tricep along with some other muscles. This is my back right here. Pretty neat, huh? As for what's this channel, what am I planning to do with it? Well, grinding 24/7 with like programming or working out or whatever is pretty exhausting. Like you can see here, this is yesterday. I did like 8 hours, 3.5 of React, 3 of DSN, 1.5 with YouTube. Another channel actually, which I'll talk about in a bit. So what is this channel? I can't just continue doing this every single day. This is for the entire summer, which is my plan, just grinding the entire summer. That's gonna be pretty unsustainable, so I needed some sort of recreational activity to like give myself a break without it being a bad habit. So like I could just play video games, but like I don't really see them as something productive. So this is why, I mean, making a YouTube channel isn't really productive either, but it is what it is. I work in strange ways. As for this 1.5 that I did yesterday, which is obviously not part of this video, so it's not a video, and you haven't seen that video. So what is that about? Well, I've made a YouTube channel, a different YouTube channel, and it's about coding tutorials, specifically informatics, algorithm tutorials, which is the thing that they study in college. Since you know, I program. I'm not the best. I'm actually pretty dog shit at coding, but I did pass those classes with decent grades. So I'm making videos on like how to understand, explaining that shit, and how to, well, how to program. But I'm doing it in my native language instead of English, because in English there are already plenty of resources, way better than anything that I could possibly make. So yeah, that's why I'm making it in my native language, because in my native language there aren't that many resources out there that are like quality and stuff like that. So yeah, as for actual the reasoning of making this YouTube channel is out of the way. As for the content, I'm probably gonna make weekly or bi-weekly videos, and then most likely gonna be just updates on the progress that I'm making in several other stuff. Like maybe next week I'm gonna talk about my progress in React, because over here in web dev you can see that I wrote vanilla JavaScript here, and all of these are in vanilla JavaScript. And the thing about vanilla JavaScript, it's very hard to code like large projects and applications with it. You need some sort of framework to make your life way easier, which is one of these frameworks is like React. So I'm learning React right now. I made a lot of progress with it. I didn't really share it right now because I don't feel like it's worth showing yet. But yeah, I'm learning React. I could also, I guess, show my progress with DSA and LeetCode, as well as my progress with working out and other stuff. So yeah, I guess it's just sort of an update sort of channel. And as for when summer ends and I'm no longer doing this summer grind thing, so I no longer have any updates to show, what would I do from then? I don't know. That's a while from now, so I'll think of it by then. But yeah, I guess that's it.